What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, making their debut on the channel tonight, we have Eluveitie. Yes, indeed, how about that? Eluveitie making their debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-boobidi bop, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Hamish Alexander, and this is one of Hamish's 3 prioritized requests for the month of September for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, Hamish. I hope you enjoy the show, man. Hamish wanted to see me react to this song by Eluveitie called King.
It's good to be the king.
Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Nuclear Blast Records, okay? And the video has 10 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Eluveitie, King official music video. Wah, wah, wah.
Damn it.
Official music video coming off the record label's official page. Oh boy. Look, you know what I'm gonna say, so I'm not gonna say it. We're gonna have to just, hope for the best and wait and see what happens. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Downstroking.
The song of the gods. Thou shalt know me by the fruit, the abundance in which we grow.
Halftime feel, I like that.
At the feet, which the flight of our
Okay, let's pause. Great energy, great drive, great feel. Playing around with the halftime feel and the straight time feel. Love that. Being done in very appropriate spots. I think what's impressing me most about this band so far is the tightness between the guitar, bass, and drums. on those syncopated parts. You know, hitting, and they go into that triplet, and then every time they play syncopated, it just, man, it sounds good, man. It really sounds tight. Digging that a lot. The guitar player is very dedicated to the downstrokes. I'm not hearing any upstrokes at all. It sounds like everything the guitar players are playing are on the down, and I like that. It adds that heaviness element to it, which is really nice. And at the same time, they're able to palm mute enough that it doesn't get, you know, muddy, and it doesn't bleed over from note to note to note. It's clean, precise, and it ends. It doesn't just start together; it ends together as well. Bass, drums, and guitar, starting and ending each note at the exact same time. Very, very cool. Very, very tight. Very, very clean. Vocally, not the biggest fan of the vocals, if I'm being honest. It's all grit and growl. I mean, there may be some melodic undertones under there. There might be. I haven't found them yet. I'm gonna keep looking for them, but I haven't found them yet. We'll see how that goes. Let's keep going here.
Set forth to conquer, killing me gods. My kingdom, prosper and grow. Thou shalt know me by my fruits.
Half time.
From the hurricane and forest to beyond the sky's climbing Alps, to which a fighter for all that
Okay, pause. I gotta pause. Nice hearing some other instruments besides guitar getting solos. That's nice. I like that. I like hearing the variation, especially since we're going to be using those European instruments. I mean, it'd be kind of a shame not to, you know, give them a little bit of a spotlight. The violin, really nice. I believe the lead singer playing, I believe that's a fife, like a piccolo a piccolo level woodwind instrument. I believe that's a fife. I'm not 100% sure about that though. I saw another woodwind instrument back there. I believe from what I've seen in past videos, like from Nightwish videos, I think that's called a bouzouki. I'm not sure about that, but I think that's what that is back there. Saw the whirly-girly over there on the other side. It's nice to see these European instruments being used in rock and metal. There's no reason they can't be. I don't see why people often have this misconception that, you know, classical instruments should stay in classical. Why? Buddy Holly used to use, you know, string instruments. He used a full orchestra. And this is back in the 50s and 60s, you know? I mean, come on. I mean, there's no reason why, you know, classical instruments can't come into the world of rock. There's no reason. So I got no problem with it. I think it sounds good. I think it adds to the charm of the song. Vocals, still not a fan. I'm not finding any melodic undertones. I'm not. I'm looking. I've been looking for, like, the whole second verse and the second chorus. I kept looking for some sign of melodics within the vocals. There's none. So, not the biggest fan of the vocals, but everything else I'm digging. So, let's keep going. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Okay. Nice. I mean, not a bad way to make your debut on the channel, let me tell you. Yeah, I dug it. Now, how much did I dig it? That's the question. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Eluveitie with a tune called King. This was a request from Hamish Alexander. And this was actually one of Hamish's 3 prioritized requests for the month of September for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, Hamish. I hope you enjoyed the show, man. I thought about it, and the score didn't come quickly, but it didn't take me forever either. It took a few minutes, and I had to think about it and mull a couple things over in my head, but this is the score I came up with. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.6. Yep, 8.6. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, I dug the song. I absolutely dug the song. Everything that happened instrumentally, I was a big fan of. Vocally, not so much. I've never been a big fan of pure grit and growl. I've never really enjoyed it. I've never been a big fan of it. Does it fit this style of music? It does, but I wonder how it would have worked if there had been either some clean vocals, you know, split between the grit and growl and clean vocals, or if the lead vocals had just adjusted his voice a little bit and added some melodics into it. You know what I mean? So have the grit and growl, yes, but have some melodic undertones underneath it. Yeah, I wonder how that might have changed the song. For the better? For the worse? I don't know. I wouldn't know unless I heard it. And that's all woulda, coulda, shoulda. So I just personally, though, when it came to the vocals, wasn't the biggest fan of it. So there is that. But instrumentally, though, across the board, everything else I enjoyed. I mean, everything else I enjoyed. Guitar sounded really nice. Bass sounded really good. I could actually hear it, believe it or not. I had to dig a little bit, but I did find it, and it sounded really nice. Drums sounded tight. Nice play with feel, switching between straight time and halftime feel in strategic places. Everything made sense there. The syncopation between the guitar, bass, and drums, very tight. Not just in the beginning of the note, but the ending of the note as well. Very clean. I really appreciated that. The utilization of the European instruments, really nice. Really, really nice. Very fitting. Absolutely fit the type of song and the style of song and the style of music that's being played. The hurdy-gurdy was nice. I know that's a hurdy-gurdy. I know it is. The other instruments, obviously the violin. Man, a violin solo. How cool was that? I may have to put this song up on. Well, actually, you know what? It might be a good idea because Queenie's been bugging me to, appear on the channel. Maybe I should have Queenie appear on the channel and have her react to this, being a violin player that she is. Maybe she might dig this. Then again, maybe she already knows about the band. I don't know. I know she watches the channel every once in a while when one of her favorite bands appear on. So if she makes a comment in here, obviously she knows the band, so that ain't gonna work. But if she doesn't and she's never heard the song, maybe have her come on the channel and react to this song. She might dig that violin solo. And then the other woodwind instruments that we saw, I think it's a bouzouki and a fife. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I'm sure people in the comments will let me know. You guys always do. You're very good about that. Just keep it respectful. But the use of the other instruments, the European instruments, really, really nice. I think it's very fitting for the style of music. No, not a bad way to start. I've never even heard of Eluveitie before Hamish requested them. So not a bad way to begin with an 8.6, let me tell you. I know he has requested some other songs from them, and I'll be getting to them later on in the month. So I think the live performances, that was going to be one of my big questions, is how do these guys sound live? Well, we're going to see later on in the month, obviously. But 8.6, very first time out, first shot at the gate. Not a bad way to start, guys. It's a great score. I stand by that score. I feel good about it, and that is where we're going to stay. So, 8.6, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.